Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the Texas A&M Aggies kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Finds his tight end. Plows through the defense. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on second and inches. Running inside, it's McAllister. Gives him the big stiff arm. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Play fake, Sellers. Caught close to the marker, it's Hunt. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
And you just cannot draw up the start of the season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Looking for room. It's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And the Aggies are marching down the field. Give to the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Got the quick pass.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Escapes the pressure to his right. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On the gun on third down, Reed. Got his man. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Texas A&M looking to convert on fourth here. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Reed to throw for it on fourth. The quick out. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll give it to the transfer. The first carry. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sellers. Under fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback.
Maybe a crease. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Got it in the middle. It's Hunt. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. They go play action with Sellers. finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The offense changing the play. Again, it's Sellers. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's Sellers to throw. He got it! And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Reed on the play action. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, that That's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sellers on the play action. Under fire. Keeps the play going. Shakes off the defender.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Sellers. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri, taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Longhorns in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will take.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Now here's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Lots of running room. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running to Green. Here's a little room there.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The rooster crows. They are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Out of the crowd, and now there's some room. Big run there, gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Owens. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Texas A&M, number 4 in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Handoff to the single back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Throwing, Sellers. Looking left. He makes the catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Number 1 scores points for the defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third.
That ties the game. Number 38 set to get this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Sellers. He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Sellers finds his big tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. He might want another play. Sellers to the air again. Hauls it in. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll snag it just inside the 10, and the returner will be brought down.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50, the 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And this dude is doing work. He's now over 150 yards receiving, Jesse.
He's like the new age tight end, isn't he, Reese? I mean, he's a guy that can get in a three-point stance. He can flex out. He can play the split end position. He can play receiver. There's nothing this tight end cannot do in the pass game.
Spits it out to the back. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Completes it in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Sellers. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Big fella moving. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Blue 85. Blue 85.
Might be changing the route. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
On the run, it's Owens. Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies get it right back.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. Spinderella. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Makes a catch. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Looking for room, it's Owens. Pushes ahead for one, it's 2nd and 9.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Just feeds the running back. Finding some room. Smashes through the tackle. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
Takes the easy one to the back. He will get there for the 2-point conversion, and we have a tie game in the waning seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
South Carolina.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Throwing Sellers. This time on target. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Sellers. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Moving out to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sellers. Stepping to the right. Still on his feet. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They get on the board first here in the overtime period.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Owens. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might as well stick with him. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Touchdown, Aggies. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion.
Ready? 2-22, baby.
Go straight ahead. They did not get it, and they'll lose the game by 1. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table in overtime, and it did not pay off. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much